Boys and girls, we have been talking a lot about theme, and I gave you your bookmarks, and I really have been enjoying the discussion that we have had about the thinking we need to do in order to figure out what the theme, the message, the lesson could be in the story that you're reading. And that we decided that every story has a lesson if we just look hard enough. So what I love about our bookmarks is that we can think, what's important about the title? That's what the T stands for in theme. Why did they pick this title? And I wanted to go back to one of my old favorites. Judy Moody was in a mood. Not a good mood, a bad mood. And if you remember, we read this in the very beginning of third grade. Matter of fact, I talk about it in writing today. But you're like, okay, what's the significance? She's in a mood, not a good one. All right, so I've got to be looking at her feelings. How does Judy change throughout the story? I don't know if you remember, but she was all upset when she went to school in the beginning of third grade. She ended up making a me poster. All these things happened in between. She ended up making friends with someone that she hadn't liked really before. So there were some changes in Judy. So she'd been in a bad mood, but she learned to kind of change her mind about school and about some kids in her class. What emotions did you feel at the end? I don't know if you remember the TP Club, but I laughed. So here she starts in a bad mood, but I was laughing at the end. That's how I felt. And what was the mood of the story? Was it sad? Not really. You could tell she was irritated sometimes, and you could tell she was upset, but the whole book wasn't sad. She had funny things happen, and fun things happen too. So when I'm thinking about it, what message that last E endures from this? That, you know, sometimes we're in bad moods. Sometimes hard things happen or we don't like things, but you know what? We can look at things in a positive way. We can change our attitude. So maybe the importance of looking at things in a new way, maybe having a good attitude, those could be the message from the book. I want you today to go find a fun spot. It's supposed to be beautiful, so go outside maybe with your parents' permission. Find a spot. Take a pencil with you. Take some notes as you're thinking, oh, you know what? This author is trying to teach me something. I'm starting to figure out the clues, thinking about these questions of what message, what theme, what lesson the author has from the story to me.